Hi, Dr. Hong, and all those watching video. My name is Dina. This is my interim report of capstone project. The name of my artwork is The Mirror of Language. This is a table of content of my current report. Okay, first is a research background. Widely known in today's internet and the social media dominated area, the popularity and the prevalence of online terms not only reflects the evolution of language but also imposes deep-rooted social and current issues. The co-current concern over the trend lines in the impersonation and the organization of language and its potential impact on the individual thinking and the social culture diversity. So my project questions is what is language? That language shape thinking? Why is there homogenization of language? And how does contemporary social networking language exert through culture over people? And my project aim is to document and demonstrate and homogenization of language in the contemporary society through visual art and explore the potential impact of linguistic homogenization on the individual cognition and culture diversity. The important thing is arouse public self-reflection on language use and information habits. So, based on my creative practice work, my literature review is divided into two parts. One is linguistic, and another one is artwork. First, on the question of what language is, so whatever it a factor thinking as well as culture discourse series suggest that the culture discourse has a collaborating function in the transmission of circulation and an integrating function in the reproduction. And regarding artistic practice, and scholar Chen examines the role of modern fine art as a form of artistic creation based on people's psychological feeling, which not only satisfy people's aesthetic needs, but also satisfies people's spiritual pursuits. So I combine abstract language and fine art through and the practice of further research and the exploration of homogenization language. Well, after submitting my proposal, I consolidated my existing information, refined my research, and conducted literature studies and case studies on the theory and the practice respectively. Following the tutorial, week 4, week 5 focus on the study of the artistic Yayoi Kusuma and the art language art group, and the weekly 6 I finding the subtle relationships between the language and the fiber art, and the weekly 7 I added lights to the original fiber and mirror as a part of the combination with the field and the research on the night analysis the artwork by the James Turrell and the Olaf Ellison. Okay, next is a show how can I link the content and the form. According to the literature, language is viewed as a soft skill and the soft power, and learning a language also means learning the culture identity. Because language is the vehicle of the culture. On the other hand, fiber art is influenced by the postmodernism and often inspire artistic representations of social culture issue. So therefore, I choose to feel the creative material meaning corresponds to the expression of the essential of language, and the two are softer culture, career to the carrying to the connotation to the work. Next is my case studies. First is for the fiber I learning from the Magdalena Abkanoviki and Alejandro Boetti. Their fiber art inspired me to look for the deeper meaning in the fiber installation and move on to the mural case studies. First is Yayoi Kusuma's Infinity Mural and the Olaf Elysiums and Art Language. They have the common is research for the space and the mural. And next is a night. I was inspired by this night installation and through this the combination of night and the flat reflection of the mirrors could create the reflective environment for the viewer. So through the pre-case studies, my idea will gradually completed. From the initial single-side mirror to see-through single-side mirror, six pieces of see-through single-side mirrors are spliced together to the form six, 13 times 13 times 13 cm cube, thus forming the initial lobe of space for the viewer to see from the outside. And the flat, their three-dimensional work of the filter secured by the Y mentioned in the middle of the cube. Well, here is a one-way glass principle. Here is reserve and here is the front. Okay, for the next stage, based on the initial concept, I have decided on the setting of final artwork and purchased the material of start the creative experiment from next week. And my creation is expected to take 2 weeks and maybe completed by the March 10th. Well, here is my reference. Okay, thank you for your listening. Bye bye.